Wait, South Africa. Before we go far, what exactly is happening at the Independent Development Trust? What is happening there? Peter Louis Mayberg attempted to be bribed with a 60,000 cash. We have seen the footage that has circulated on the social media all over the news and everything. How can we just ignore this? What exactly is happening there? Remember, this department is responsible for the development of hospitals, clinics, government sectors, and all of that. So people are chowing money there. People are chowing money. The spokesperson, together with the suspended CEO, wanted to bribe Peter Louis Mayberg, actually the investigative journalist who actually appeared on a full view of a camera with these two people. I don't know if I should call them, I don't want to, I don't know. How can we say these are the credible people? They just acted in a criminal way, in short. They acted in a criminal way because it's there, it's public, and Peter Louis Mayberg has actually confirmed that these people wanted to bribe me. Look at this footage, and this is disgusting. This is embarrassing. And what do we do about it, South Africa? Do we still continue to trust people like this who are quite questionable, who are pushing corruption? They actually wanted to also reward him with a tender. Imagine.
I just want to close this chapter.
Yeah, no, sure.
And I think I will need you to close this chapter.
Yeah, no, sure.
It's too much.
Yes, yeah, no, there's been a lot.
I have kids, I have parents. My parents are old. They were sick. They couldn't sleep over the last weekend. Because it's bad.
Sure, no, absolutely, yeah, no. Yeah, so
I just thought, because some of the things I can't speak in front of Pasha. As much as I trust him, I'm his boss.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, let me.
I was wondering about that. Now, did you decide beforehand to break up and then just me and you talk, or
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, no, sure.
So you will advise me.
Yeah.
How we move forward.
Yes. So okay, well, I think Pasha initiated the discussion with me. I think it was early June, and obviously at that point, I assume that's kind of the issue here is the waterfall house. I'm quite advanced with that, to be honest. I'll be frank with you.
I want it closed. I don't want you to be writing about it. I don't want anything more coming out of. Please for a moment.
Yeah, no, sure. Let me give Pasha a call quickly. It's getting a little bit windier now.
But it's still not cold.
That's nice, yeah.
There.
Hey, Pasha.
We are done.
Yeah, your boss says you must come back.
The IDT spokesperson pulled out a white Dior shopping bag stuffed with 200 Rand notes and placed it on the table. This while his suspended boss sat looking on. I asked them how much money they bought for me, and they said it was 60,000 Rand. But they also intimated that there would be more money coming my way if I dropped my investigation into Malaka's house. After the cash had been placed on the table, I casually photographed it for our records. Next, I duly informed Malaka and Macpherson that I wouldn't be taking the alleged bribe after all. I told them that it had always been my intention to get them to present me with the cash, and that I had never intended to take it. And then just like that, our meeting was over. I promptly stood up and left. Macpherson and Malaka, meanwhile, were in a hurry to get out of there too. At roughly 2 p.m, they got up and left the restaurant area.
I mean, it's clear, you can see on the CCTV footage that these two people actually had money in an envelope, and they took it out, gave it to Peter, and Peter took it out and returned it back, pushed it right back. Sorry, here's my point. How many journalists have actually declined such offers? Have you ever asked yourself, how many journalists have declined such offers? How many journalists do have those principles, are still credible to say no to money? I want to maintain my dignity. I want to make sure I live with my dignity intact. I don't take bribes. How many? Let's just be honest. South Africa, we are living in a society that is very sick of wanting cold drink. They call it cold drink. Everything that they do, they want cold drink. How many credible people have actually declined such offers? Getting 60K cash, you never worked for it. Secondly, getting access to have your company. You know, these people, it shows that they have been doing this for the longest time, and actually almost $1 billion has been lost through their corrupt means. And now you still want to continue to silence journalists. Remember, other journalists are being threatened with their lives. They threaten you with your life that, oh no, we'll see you when you're at home. That's fine, if you don't want this money and all of that. How do we as a country deal with this kind of a problem? Let's watch this clip. We'll talk, Squares.
Corruption. It's another thing to see it take place so blatantly and with a feeling of impunity. This stands in complete opposition to everything that I believe in and stand for as a minister. I briefed the board on my intended actions today and to understand what processes will unfold with regards to the disciplinary case against the suspended CEO. I can therefore confirm that earlier, a short while ago, I formally opened a criminal case against the suspended Chief Executive Officer of the Independent Development Trust, Mr. Borgo Malaka, and the IDT spokesperson, Mr. Pasha Magalan, at the Cape Town Central Police Station.
So, squatters, you can see that this is a serious problem. And it's not only happened at the IDT. It's happening in most 80% to 90% of government institutions. There's corruption, there's rampant corruption, the corruption that you can never imagine. And another thing, there's no better way to justify your criminal act. If you have committed a crime, you cannot justify that my mother is old, my grandfather is dead, another one has got sugar diabetes, and I've got 4 kids and what. It is none of our business, and it's not enough to crime cannot be justified. You have committed crime, and I'm happy that Dean Macpherson, the Public Works Minister, has actually opened a criminal case against these 2 crooks. They must be arrested. And example, a very good example must be set with individuals like this, because they are stealing from our public purse, our money. The government is taxing us a lot of money, and yet we have many other people who are not paying tax. We are the compliant citizens. We submit every year to SARS, while the Pakistani and other people who are illegal immigrants, by the way, they are not paying any tax. There's so many money laundering and everything, money leaving our country and everything. Yet we should be subjected to this lame excuse of saying I've got a grandmother and whatsoever. I'm so happy, and I keep asking myself, and I will always continue to ask myself, the hardships that journalists are facing. It is very hard, man. It's very hard. And let a good example be set with these individuals. I don't feel for them. They've been doing this, and they are so experienced, and law must actually take its course on this particular issue. We cannot allow corruption in South Africa. We cannot do that. So let's see if something will happen to these people. But I hope, at least for once, we will see prosecution and people going to prison wearing orange overalls. I'm sitting here, I'm not a millionaire, I'm not a thousandaire, but I will not commit crime because I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I don't believe in criminal activities. That is why we are so outspoken about these criminals. Thank you, South Africa. I'll see you next time. Please, those who have not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and thank you for your support. Thank you for watching my content. Sharp.